I'm deploying via nginx deployment. So we are going through the installation and learning of the Kubernetes. So you can see I have created some of the files and some of the commands I have already run. So first of all we need to install the Docker, which I have installed, and then when Docker is installed, then we need to install Minikube, and this Minikube I installed from here, this version, and I installed the binary, and after installation we need to set the driver details. So I run, let me show some errors, because when I run there was some problem while running it. Here I was running the kubectl. So first I tried to install the Docker, and I tried to connect the driver with Docker D, container D actually, and then I was not able to connect with it. So I installed a VM, uh, virtual VM environment with using HyperKit, and this HyperKit generally installs drivers actually. HyperKit driver will be removed in the next Minikube release. It is saying alert. We have other drivers that work on macOS such as Docker, QEMU, VFKit. Please consider switching to one of them. So for now I am using HyperKit, but we can install QEMU or VF or Docker. So Docker I was not able to connect, so I tried for uh, for HyperKit, but with HyperKit everything is working fine. Here you can see earlier I was getting some errors. You can see there was like driver unsupported, the driver Docker is not supported on Darwin AMD64. So I tried some commands, but it was not installing. Then I went for HyperKit because I searched on internet. It suggested like HyperKit is a way it installs HyperKit libraries, and then it is kind of OS, small OS, VMware actually, SWAS, and then it connects with Minikube, and internally Minikube uses container D for container maintenance. As a here you can see, starting with version 1.39, Minikube will default to container D container runtime. Container D is kind of Docker, comes from Docker actually. It is now under CNCF, so we can go ahead, and this is the command actually. So there are some commands. So here what I did, I simply created a file. This is a deployment file which we are going to run, nginx. Then here you can see there we have the deployment tool, and template is nginx and containers name in nginx, and ports it is not. Here you can see it is 80. Basically it is 8080 I think. So let's go and see. Okay, let me quit it. Now I need to run this. Okay, apply the deployment. So okay, I can go here. You can see kubectl apply my nginx file. So I can directly apply this. So I can copy it now. So it is not copied properly. Let me copy it again. I think I ran it somewhere. Okay, yeah, here you can see copy kubectl apply -f nginx deployment of YAML. This file nginx deployment which we just created, it is here you can see it is created. So its status is created. So let's see this status. Let's see status. If we can see, get pods. So we can check what pods are running. It is not copied. Kubectl get pods. So here nginx should be there because we just created nginx, right? This deployment, nginx deployment should be here. Actually it's taking a lot of time, but first of all, why it is taking so much time. Okay, kubectl command somehow it was not showing, but here minikube kubectl command, I think minikube I missed. Minikube kubectl hyphen this is giving me, it's okay. Let me see why it was not giving. Let me type minikube kubectl get pods, right? Yeah, here you can see. So it is giving me nginx deployment. Since we asked for 2 instances, it is created here. Here you can see. Where is my file? Okay, let me open it here. So here if you can see, we have 2 replicas, right, of the nginx server. So we have 2 replicas, so we are getting 2 replicas like nginx 1 and 2, and both our status is running. Okay, and suppose let's change some stuff. Suppose I want to change it. I want to create some 5 replica. Okay. Now let's see what happens. Oh, it is still giving to because I did not apply it, so I need to apply first. Let's apply this kubectl apply hyphen nginx deployment. So kubectl hyphen x kubectl apply hyphen a forcefully, then the file name of the YAML, basically the YAML file. Do not apply it. What happened? Okay, deployment is configured. Now let's see. 5 instances should be there instead of instead of this 2 nginx deployment. There should be 5 deployments, right? Awesome. So here we can see 5 perfectly. Okay, now it is going good. And so what happens internally? So let's understand what happened internally right now. When you apply YAML, kubectl send request to API server. What happened? kubectl send request to API server. So here if you can see, let me have everything is there on the internet. Kubernetes architecture right? So we have kubectl. Okay, so what happened right now? So here, shoot, 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 shoot. Perfect. This kubectl connects with API server here only, right? And then we have etc control manager scheduler, and then node 1 and node. We have two nodes, or kind of two worker nodes are there, which have kubelet, and then pods are running, container runtime is here, docker container maybe. Then kubelet is here. We'll learn about nodes and pods, more of it. But first of all, you can see this is the control plane. 1, 2, 3, something like that, and it has four components, which is kube, API server, then etcd, which is key value store actually, then control manager, and then scheduler, which creates and handles the commands given by the API server actually. Basically API what if it executes what API server suggested, and kubectl requires the creation of the nodes from API server only, and then nodes are physically, these nodes are created and then they are running. These are the kind of physical entity like pods. Actually, the container which is requested would run under the pods. So yeah, let's see now. Okay, we are here. So it states like kubectl send request to API server, just like in the diagram. Kubectl here in orange, request kube API server, and then deployment object created, which we recently created. Deployment created replica set. We have 5 replica set here in the file only. You can see we have 5 replicas of this document. Nginx. Okay, so deployment created replica set. So replica set created 2 pods. Here in this case 2 pods, but in our case replica set creates 5 pods because we have given 5 replicas. Scheduler assigned pods to the node. Scheduler task is to assign the pods to a node. Container D pulled nginx image, container D pulled nginx image, then containers started, all automated. Okay, so this is all for, I think, our deployment file. This nginx deployment for services we will learn in some different video. Thanks for visiting the nukkadcode. See you. Bye. Next.